Yeah.
I love Bradford, mate. Bradford. When I tell people I love Bradford, they look at me really funny and they think I'm being sarcastic, or they start thinking, he don't mean that Bradford, he can't mean that Bradford. But I do. I love Bradford, and here's why. We've got this rich history that stretches back 5,000 years, back through millennia, back. We've got back when entertainment was scratching a hole in a piece of rock, which beats dancing on ice. In the picturesque setting of Yorkshire's anthem, there's the swastika stone. It's unique in Britain, and if it were down south, there'd be an armed guard, there'd be time team, there'd be a tat shop, and in Ilkley, in Bradford, we've got a flimsy fence. Those who pity me think that this is just an awful place, and we've got the most fantastic scenery that you could ever imagine, unflinchingly, unfailingly beautiful. But it's not all God, men can do it as well. Our canal cuts the country in two. It was built with Bradford's brass and Bradford's hubris. It takes you from rural idyll down to industrial heartlands. In Saltaire we've got a World Heritage Site, one of the most amazing places, akin to the pyramids, but you can keep your Sphinx. I'll take the United Reformed Church anytime. Local sweat is what built our mills. Are they satanic? I really don't think so. They're golden, they're beautiful, and throughout a day, particularly when it's raining and drying, they can give you this fantastic, gorgeous glow. And I've forgotten where I'm at. Sorry. Little Germany has got the biggest concentration of listed buildings in the whole of the country. Bradford's got more listed buildings than the whole of Bath. But it's Bradfordians that I love as well. And it's Bradfordians that made this place, it's Bradfordians that saved the Odeon, and it's Bradfordians that put a little bit of warmth in the hole in our heart. It's Bradfordians as well that started this. They started talking up for people. They started talking up for people against the mill owners. The socialist movement, the labour movement started right here in Bradford. And when they didn't look after us, we voted for a cat. Or maybe we've just decided that the governments aren't working for us again. So we're going to lead the next movement against Westminster and against London. We've always been a place that's welcomed new people. People have come from all over the world. We're a sanctuary city, and people have come to get away from oppression, to get away from wars, and just to build better lives. But they become Bradfordians just like us. And when we get together, it's really special. The city park is absolutely amazing. I love it. I don't go out of town anymore. I always come into town just to see what's going on. I can go into the city and I've stood and I've watched people dancing and laughing and just enjoying the city, which is amazing. I went on a silent sound walk, and of course when I walked around City Park I could hear all the water, but I could hear laughter. And walking around the city centre, hearing people laughing, hearing people enjoy it, that's not what cities are about, is it? Well, I think ours really is. For me, Bradford is the Bulls. I've got the rugby in. Red, amber and black, 150 years old next year, the founder of Rugby League, the first team to ever get the quadruple of domestic and international trophies, and nothing beats Leeds. Apart from spending time in Bradford with the place you love. We're Bradfordians, and that's 5 minutes from our house. There's nothing better than just sitting by a pond. I've taken you from north to south, uphill, down dale, spanned 5,000 years, glimpsed at the future. I've missed rivers and streams, museums of literature, media, art, history, industry, parks and gardens, food and drink, that's curry and beer. Music and dance, steam and rail and railway children, Cromwell's death mask, Bronte's ghost, the oldest moving colour picture in the world, apothecaries, sewers, viaducts, murderers, prisoners, Beatles, stones, black lace, writers, artists, composers and much more. And I've missed it all out because Bradford's more than 5 minutes and it needs selling, and so it's over to you. Please, wherever you are, tell people what there is in Bradford. Thank you.